Why always mad? Is because so short? Watch Mordekaiser video. Wait, is there no video? Wait, somebody needs to look at the Mord video, and I see no video. I just see abilities. There's a Mord rework video. Let me check YouTube. Mord rework video. 2 hours ago? Oh, fuck. Wait. Is there an official? Wait, here.
Hey guys, what is up, and I welcome each and every one of you to a new League of Legends video. So today we're going to be taking a look at some teasers and even the abilities also released for Mordekaiser. The rework is finally here. I'm actually...
Like, how do we take...
Red, what is this? What is this? Wait, are you guys talking about the video that he showed? This one?
Before we even start a project, we look at what exists and try to distill what about it do we want to keep.
I think for the players that main him, they still...
This is what it is? This video? Alright, shut the fuck up. So, Mordekaiser's getting a fucking rework. Lovely. It's gonna be broken.
Before we even start a project, we look at what exists and try to distill what about it do we want to keep.
What's your name?
I think
Tell me
for
your
the
names.
players that main him, they still love Mordekaiser, right? Mordekaiser is iconic to the game.
He's like a walking fortress.
Unstoppable
It
wall of
smashes
metal.
people.
Gets the fantasy.
Man, hey, dude, whoever's recording
He's
this.
like a walking fortress.
Unstoppable.
Okay, listen. Guy, at some point you gotta tell Bud, shirt's too tight, take it off. I mean, my nips show through my shirt, but I mean, I got big old perky tits. Man, dude, Bud, you don't. I'm sorry. Swap the fucking shirt. I'm instantly not even interested in Mordekaiser anymore. Instantly. I don't even care anymore. Completely distracted.
Unstoppable
It
wall of
smashes
metal.
people.
Gets the fantasy of being this sort of Lord of Death.
From a visual standpoint and the gameplay, I think there's a disconnect. Like, you
Hunter,
see the splash,
what's up, Hunter?
you kind of think you know what his
Change your
play
shirt,
style is going to be.
And then in game, wait, am I a mage? Do I even use my mace? And so in the VGU, we really wanted to approach how do we make sure that through line is clean all the way while keeping at least the feelings and the elements and the things that those old players did like about the champion and bringing them forward.
So when we pick a champion that we're ready to do a VGU on, we assemble a team that's a designer, a writer or narrative, and an artist that we call DNA. The DNA pod sits down and talks about like, how do we take the old pizza feet Mordekaiser and make him look like a modern champion, but still immediately recognizable as Mordekaiser.
We really wanted to focus on the fact that he is this indomitable warlord who's able to crush his enemies
gonna show the
and
abilities,
capture
or-
their soul for his
or
own
what's
purposes.
going on here?
This was sort of an earlier stage. Just trying to figure out the shape of Mordekaiser, what was the key visual motifs. And that's where we came up with the idea of making it like architecture.
We looked at his entire kit very, very closely to see if there's anything we should bring forward, like the ultimate.
Mordekaiser's old ultimate was he would kind of put a debuff on a target, and if the target died while that
are they
debuff was on,
For months and months.
Not have Mordekaiser command someone else to dominate.
Hey, I'll listen.
Mace wants to do
What do you have to say?
was
I'll listen
on
to
a
you.
capture.
a two-man army at that point. And though that is cool, it doesn't really fit with what somebody with a
Agreed.
big mace wants to do.
Agreed.
It still takes away from the thing that you want to do with him, which is to dominate people with Mordekaiser, not have Mordekaiser command someone else to dominate.
I got you, dog.
In Slack today, and then go through.
I don't care what you people have to say.
We did try to bring the ghost forward, and by try, I mean
Hunter,
try
dude,
to bring the ghost
Hunter,
forward.
do you
And by
lift,
try, I
man?
mean we had it
Hunter.
Mordekaiser
months and months. And at the end of the day, what we found to bring the
Dude.
ghost forward.
And then go through a skin.
Dude, Hunter, Bud. It's a Riot Hunter, whatever you're Do you lift, man? Is that what this is about? I can tell by how he's thinking. He thinks he's a big dude. Hunter, relax, bud.
We did try to bring the ghost forward, and by try I mean we had it in for months and months. And at the end of the day, what we found was that the experience we were creating as a whole was sort of detrimented by having the ghost. So we ultimately decided that.
Wait, is that Mordekaiser?
Was sort of.
Wait, what the? Wait, this dude looks like a badass, actually.
Detrimented by having the ghost. So we ultimately decided that while it pained us greatly to remove it, that it would be better for the current kit to just not have that brought forward.
Overall, we wanted to deliver on like the core of what we believe Mordekaiser to have been all along, which is this like Death Archon.
In this particular case, I think you could represent Lord of Death anywhere
he
on the
looks
kit,
so
but the
fucking
obvious
cool,
spot
actually.
to attack from is the ultimate. So it's with the ultimate that we're like, how can we create this story in League of Legends in a matter of seconds?
So Mordekaiser's
Like
current
Aatrox,
background,
yeah.
Mordekaiser
I think
is
Aatrox
interested
looks like a
in
badass as well.
seizing the souls of the living to help him build the afterlife that he was denied. So he's constructing his own death realm.
In terms of gameplay, Mordekaiser can choose a victim to bring with him to the Death Realm, and they are cut off from their teammates completely.
So the Death Realm is just another interaction layer of the game. So I can't see anybody in the Summoner's Rift layer, and no one in the Summoner's Rift layer can see me in the Death Realm layer. So now all of the things about using my teammates, getting knockups or heals or stuns or all that stuff is gone. It's me versus Mordekaiser, Mordekaiser versus me.
Well, another thing we wanted to keep in mind too is
pretty cool,
the opponent
actually.
side of it. We didn't want this spell to just feel like a death
Wait, that's
sentence.
kinda nuts.
Mordekaiser casts this on me. I just actually die.
I like
There's
old
nothing I can
Poppy,
do about it, which
other
is
guys
why
played.
there's still
Old
a fight.
Poppy art
There's
used to do
really
that.
cool plays of flashing over a wall to get away from him, or if you are really crafty, kind of outsmart him, and having that goal can allow the enemies who get pulled into the Death Realm to still have a fighting chance against him.
I feel like with the update, this is a great
it's
opportunity
unique.
for
Everything,
us to
you guys understand, everything has got to be different. If it's a new champ, if it's a rework, they have to at least throw in one absolutely never before seen thing. They have to. That's a game break. And they just have to.
Introduce League of Legends players to Mordekaiser.
And for the players out there who really, really like old Mordekaiser, my hope is that we have considered those players as much as we can, and that we have brought forward the best version of the champion that we can deliver to as many players as want to play it, like feeling like they get to be this Death Lord juggernaut.
The power of Mace smashing their opponent, and then the ability with that ultimate to say to your opponent, there is no escape from Mordekaiser.
So then I guess that's what the ability post is about. Because this shows its abilities. So that's why I was about to say, like, what the fuck is this post? I don't know. We'll see about his R. What if... Because it takes Mordekaiser off of the map too. So it's pretty much a 44. What if he ults the support? Then... I mean, the support's gone, but Mordekaiser's gone. And the support's the weakest, so... I don't know. You're just gonna R the 80 carry and do no damage in fights? Well, if you kill him, are you instantly broken out of the thing? Old jungle on Baron fights? Wait, that actually seems kind of broken. I guess it's just you don't start Baron unless Mord's dead. Kind of like... Dude, this is... What if he ults a champ with Yuumi on them? Dude, didn't Mordekaiser already have like 50 bugs? Oh, shit. Whatever, I don't fucking care. Hopefully it's broken. Hopefully it's so broken that the first player to play Mordekaiser and R somebody, it crashes League of Legends and it deletes everybody's profile. How about that? Hopefully that's what fucking happens. It literally blows up the fucking servers. Hopefully it's that busted. When does it come out? I'm not sure. It's the same ult as Revenant from Paragon. Wait! It's the same ult as Revenant from Paragon. I was a Revenant main on Paragon, actually. I forgot about that. I made a fucking bitch rage quit. Perhaps it is my calling.